What's going on, motivators? We got another video. We have to talk about New York government-run grocery store. We know it's a scam. Where have we seen this before? Let's get into this.
Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
The first of the mayor's city-operated grocery stores is coming to La Marqueta in East Harlem by the end of next year.
The same market that Fiero LaGuardia opened in 1936. So working people then could save money on fruits and vegetables. We will continue his legacy.
As he continues to try to deliver on affordability promises, Mayor Mamdani made that announcement saying he looks forward to the city stores with lower prices competing with existing ones, where prices have gone up 66% since COVID. The mayor...
We know there have been 17 grocery stores that have left New York. The idea of creating a new grocery store is not a bad thing, I guess, but the thing was, how would you maintain it in a socialist country or socialist state?
Reflecting on his first 100 days.
Not to congratulate ourselves, but as a reminder of what is possible. With what we've accomplished in 14 weeks, imagine what we can do together in 4 years.
Using the term pothole politics, a reference to the ongoing pothole-filling blitz.
Because if government can't do the small things, how could you ever trust it to do the big ones?
Supporters here say it's that philosophy that's made him engaging.
People, if they can see those improvements, see evidence, are more willing to participate, to join in.
Most of the people who filled the knockdown center here in Maspeth were cheering for his policies. Others looking to hold him accountable going forward.
Honestly, as a Jewish New Yorker, I didn't feel like the mayor said anything that makes me feel more secure.
Crime may be lower, but Moshe Spern notes that hate crimes against Jewish...
America, we know the poll, he is 48% polling already. We know that 17 grocery stores have left. This New York State, New York City is about to become a socialist run city. It's going to be worse. It's going to be bad for the people who voted for this. I'm telling you right now, people will not be able to afford food.
Kansas City grocery store that's gotten millions of dollars from taxpayers. Customers are complaining about the Sunfresh at 31st and Prospect. And that is where we find KMBC 9's Brian Johnson live tonight, getting answers about what's going on here. Brian.
Bria, one thing is certain, there's not a lot of food. In fact, we grabbed the very last bag of Uncle Ray's potato chips. There are no chips left in the store. Tonight, the city council does not have any answers. The store isn't talking. Most people show up to get food, but really, there's not a lot left. Shoppers come to check off their list and buy groceries for the week. Protein, vitamins, fresh fruits and vegetables.
Now they have nothing. There is nothing. I walked in and I'm like, okay, where's all the food?
Wow. This is in the United States, in Kansas, who have tried that whole government-run system. They've tried this government-run system. I'm telling you, why do we repeat the same thing over and over when we know it does not work? They have tried this, and the government ran out of money to put food in the store. Now it's empty. It's empty. But yet we're gonna try the same exact same thing in New York. America, make this make sense.
Michelle Randolph has been shopping here for years.
The milk, I'm scared to buy some. Even the dates that may have a few days over, I don't want to buy that.
Every aisle.
Days over? Like, who's running the store? The milk hasn't been expired. This is what you get with socialist run stuff. The milk is expired. The entire store is empty. Shelves are empty. Flies are in there.
Is like a ghost town. The chips are gone. The meat is gone. The cheese and yogurt are gone. Even the frozen section has more frost than food.
This is amazing. I don't want the government to run any grocery store. This is what we're going to get. This is what we're going to get. Ice. I didn't even ask for ice. There should be ice in a particular place where it says ice, not where there should be groceries. This is crazy.
It used to be packed when it first opened. back in a couple years back.
For months, food has been purchased and not replaced by the store.
2 or 3 months ago.
Quick thing. He said for months it had been open and probably for a year or two. But it's the same thing with socialists. What you gonna do when all the funds run out? It's a great idea in the beginning, but when all the funds run out, who's gonna replenish those stores? Oh my.
Yeah, it's just too much for me, if you ask me.
A smell greets customers at the entrance.
It's a rancid odor or something.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop right here. That fly is very enticing because you could probably purchase that fly right now because it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. America, I'm telling you right now, Democrats are going to run all American cities to the ground. All of those things have been tested around the world. We know it doesn't work. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing but expecting different results. The Democrats is the definition of insanity if you go in a dictionary.
I think something dead or something that's going bad.
In 7 years, the store has had 2 operators, for-profit and now non-profit.
There's nothing on the shelves.
After bonds, building loans, ordinances, and shortfall transfers, taxpayers have invested nearly $29 million in the store.
All that money is like just going to waste.
Kansas City police and private security are on site to keep the area safe.
All the other 2 Sun Freshes had food. Why does this one not?
Right now, people wish they could pay the prices and take home some food.
I don't know why I want to go in there. It stinks. You got to go in for mask. You got to go in for mask. Government-run stuff does not work. We see government health care is a problem. Everything government-run is a problem. It's a problem because in the beginning, it may open good. But after that, it becomes a mess. We all have seen it before.
This needs to get better.
In Kansas City, Brian Johnson, KMBC 9 News.
Now, we reached out to the operator, Community Builders of Kansas City, and both 3rd District City Council members about this for comment. In a statement, the mayor says the city will work closely with store ownership and all neighborhood stakeholders to support the long-term viability of the store based on normal revenues from customers and area consumers.
So in essence, we're not going to do anything. That's what I'm hearing from that. We're not going to do anything. This is crazy. But where have we seen this more intensely before? Let's go a little bit deeper.
Never find what you need unless you go to several stores. Un día hay un pollo y al otro día, one day there is chicken but no beef, so you have to buy chicken. Entonces tienes que llevarte el pollo. Y al otro día, and you find that everything costs a little more than the week before.
Ample and affordable food for all Venezuelans. De los venezolanos y barata.
President Chavez says scheming capitalists are to blame for food supply disruptions.
Bajaban la producción, la iban bajando. They cut production and sometimes allowed milk to go bad. Why? To raise prices. They played a dirty game to manipulate the market. But we terminated their game. The revolutionary government nationalized them and assumed responsibility for dairy production.
Con el gobierno revolucionario asumiendo una responsabilidad como la hemos asumido, nacionalizamos la empresa.
To aid the poor, the government has set up a network of state-operated grocery stores selling goods from nationalized industries at discounted prices.
This store is vital. You can save a lot of money here. The only problem is that sometimes you cannot find what you need.
How interesting. It's going to save you money, but you cannot find what you need. Then what is the point? What is the point? What is the point? Make this stuff make sense to me. It's like we're supposed to be a civilization that keeps going forward. And then we address the failures so that we don't repeat those, right? But it seems every now and then there's a sector who wants to go back and try things we know that doesn't work. Chavez literally just blamed capitalists for the failures of a socialist country. Make those things make sense. But yet, Zohran Mamdani is going to take that same idea and he's going to put it into the United States, into New York, because it's going to work. It didn't work in Kansas City, but it's definitely going to work in New York. And we saw it was tried in Kansas City. We saw it's now being tried in New York. New York is going down, and it's going to go down fast. Anyway, let me know what you think. All right, motivators, if you enjoy what you've seen and heard, please like, comment, subscribe, and share a Black veteran's perspective. Stay motivated.